Let's circle back to Plateau State. Now, we told you earlier that the military in the state, under Operation Enduring Peace, has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening security in the Barkin Ladi local government area. Now, to give us insight following that meeting is our News Central's correspondent, Chizoba Anionwe, who will be joining us live as she's been covering the operations. Chizoba, it's good to have you. Talk to us about, so far the outcomes of that meeting and the commitments made on the sidelines.
Hello, Judith. Just like you know, it's not like it's the first time this is happening on the plateau between the military and the stakeholders here, especially between farmers, herders, and all of them. So it's one of the measures put in place by the Nigerian military to ensure that both parties come together to live in peace. So this is just one of the measures. In fact, today's own is centered on decentralized engagement between the stakeholders to ensure that the peaceful yuletide season that was enjoyed by everyone on the plateau during last year would be upheld for the forthcoming farming season. And I think one major thing that stands out here is the major deployment done by the Chief of Army Staff just a few days ago that was tagged the Chief of Army Staff Intervention Battalion or the Special Task Force to Plateau State. So for me, I think this is one major means of achieving social peace on the plateau. Yeah, so many people will say that, there's no community or society, you say, that is devoid of security issues, but I think that this is one major step that the military would have to happen to ensure that this farming season that will start off any moment, the rain coming, will be a game changer for these farmers and, of course, the herders in Plateau State. Remember, when there is insecurity anywhere, no one is safe. It's everybody's business. And apart from that, there's also fertilizer distribution approved by the Chief of Defense Staff. And so this is also an intervention by the military in Nigeria to ensure that there is peace at all costs. Agada, you can plan to show some of these bags of fertilizers that will be shared to these stakeholders that are having the engagement ongoing inside the hall right behind me. So those are the bags of fertilizers, just for a symbolic distribution of these fertilizers. So joining me here now is the sector commander, who is like a host of this event that is going to give us just a brief summary or details concerning this event going on here today. Colonel Victor Asuko is his name, and he's the commander of Operation Enduring Peace in Barkin Ladi local government area, where this engagement is holding now. So he will just give us a brief update. Colonel Asuko, tell us what major things people would expect after this event, because we know it's not the first time this is happening on the plateau.
Thank you so much. I'm Colonel Victor Asuko. I'm the sector commander, sector for Barkin Ladi Operation Enduring Peace. This was put up for the stakeholders so as to mitigate on the gains we had during the yuletide season. For the first time in about 15 years, people of Barkin Ladi came out in the open to say there was no attack during the yuletide season. That's the plus for the military as a whole. So we also put this together again to see how we can consolidate on our efforts to make sure there's peace in Barkin Ladi and Plateau as the goal to make sure during the farming season there will be no clashes between the herders and the farmers and maybe the indigenous people. So we did, the Chief of Defense Staff graciously has approved about 100+ bags of fertilizer to both the indigenous people of Barkin Ladi, the Fulanis and the Hausas, so that we can continue mitigating to get more gains and make them come together so there will be peace at all costs in Barkin Ladi. So we did, the stakeholders, they're having a meeting now, they're trying to see how we always come together for peace to reign. And these are what we do most times, the stakeholders meeting, which is to keep putting it constantly to talk to them so as for peace to reign in the plateau. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the commander of Operation Enduring Peace, Major General Folusho Oyinlola, who is having this meeting right behind me indoors, has assured that this measure will be sustained. how are you going to ensure that this is sustained so that it's not just like every other stakeholder's engagement on the platform?
Yes, definitely is what we do normally, but this we keep it on a wider, on a bigger level, on a bigger platform, inviting the chief of, I told you, the fertilizers, the terms of the chief of the defense staff, so the general staff commanding, who also doubles as the commander of Operation Enduring Peace, has come to also deliberate with them, speak with them and share their plight and share their problems and see how we can come in to solve their problem. But stakeholders meeting is what we do constantly, with or without the GOC, especially in Barkin Ladi. And I could say authoritatively that it has helped us in making Barkin Ladi peaceful for the past 3 months or thereabouts.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
It's back to you, Judith, in the studio. That's what's happening here. So the engagement is going on in there. Other sister security agencies are here, religious leaders, traditional leaders, and all of them. So all these are efforts in trying to ensure there's, relative peace that will be sustained on the platform. Back to you, Judith.
Chizoba, many thanks. Chizoba Anionwe, with our correspondent all the way from Plateau, the capital, Jos.